course, also accompanied in a third-place position by Inaki Bourgeois. In the number 4 spots, Ethan Derrick on the 26 KTM. And then, of course, another 4th-place position going to Cody Harrington from Clinton Township, Michigan. And top 5s to Tiger Woods and Heath Fisher, Australian and South African. Both talk funny, but both finished 5th. Both are capable of winning out here, as we've seen.
And Logan Morton, one more time with that red button. Logan Mortberg in contention out there right now. He's in that number 2 position, but I believe that is Landon Gibson up front and leading the way.
Gibson lighting it up here in the second motos, and you know, that's one thing that it always seems to be. You always seem to see that he is one of those riders that, you know, you'll see really great performances out of him in the first motos, but it really shines in the second moto.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely. Look at these two already starting to break away just a bit. Going to take full advantage of this opportunity, Rodney, to have clear track.
Absolutely, and a 2-rider breakaway. These guys could see a great battle shape up between them. Is that Mortberg? Yeah, that's Mortberg.
That is.
So this actually literally for the win right now between these guys, because when we look at this, we told you that Gibson, I believe, was coming into this with the Moto 1 win, as was Mortberg. So really, honestly, this is what you would expect to happen.
Yeah, that's what you want to see. That's the idea of the divisions and racing in. And right now, mono a mono, 2 top-seeded riders. Okay?
Oh,
winner
Mortberg
take it all.
By. No, he didn't. Got by for just a split second, I think, and then all of a sudden, it switched right back around Megawatt. Gibson right back into that number 1 spot.
Oh, yeah, Gibson's a gamer, and look at that. All right, we're going to send it down to the podium with Mikey Waynes.
Hey, down here with Marcus Trujillo. We got that dialed now, dude. Hey, a big congratulations to you taking 3rd place here today. Who would you like to thank?
My mom, my dad, EBR Performance, Altus Motorsports, 100%, 60, Fly Racing, FMF, and everybody else. Thank you.
There you go. Make some noise for Marcus Trujillo. Good job. All right, we'll reset. Bring up Cooper Johnson. Boy, doing some work on that last lap to get it done. Come on up, man. A 2nd place finish for you. Who would you like to thank?
My mom, my dad, you have to keep me safe. Kende Motorsports, Poseidon Motorsports, Fly Racing, Mika Metals, PR2, 343 Graphics, Soga Performance, MX Tire, and all the other ones I forgot. Thank you so much.
There you go. That is your 2nd place finisher, Cooper Johnson. All right, Jackson Vick, my winner, making his way up on this side. I'm going to grab you a bottle of champagne and a number 1 plate. All right, man, here's the champagne. I'm going to hand that to you. More importantly, there's a number 1 plate for your 65 class. Go ahead, snag you a photograph. All right, Jackson Vick, man, getting 1st place out there. Tell us about it.
Yeah, I got off to a really good start, launched out of the gate. Easton must have hit a rock or something, and I just went by him. Just got off to a good start, really, and just rode my race.
Good job, man. Who you want to thank?
My mom, my dad, JK Cycles, Adventure Moto, Answer Racing, Quakes Motor Ranch, Matt Cleveland, my trainer, my sisters, my dog Sky, Jesus Christ will keep me safe, JGV Consulting, Enzo Racing, Rooster Max, and everyone else. Thank you so much.
There you go. Doing it for his puppy Sky. I love it. Jackson Vick finishing in 1st place. Back to Megawatt, Matt Watson, and Rodney Tomlin.
Oh man, looky here, looky here. We got races all over the places, my friend. Landon Gibson and Logan Mortberg now 4 seconds apart, so Gibson's established that spot. Eli Gross back in the number 3 spot, but what's going on with Gregory Jordan back there in the 4th place position? He's got company coming in with Tiger Wood. Tiger Wood knocking on the door on the 43 machine now, as we see the 234 finding some issue, but now dropping back. So Tiger Wood takes over 4th place as he is on a mission to the front of the pack.
Tiger Wood really perfecting the stare down, the look over. Really good, you know. He's done a few look backs for us, and right there, he just eyed him up, made eye contact as he went by, and really perfecting that move. Good one to have in your arsenal.
Absolutely, and man, again, just brutal this track is, and these riders are riding it as if it was as smooth as it was at 7:30 this morning, and not having any issues. But look at the multiple lines and opportunities that you have to choose from coming in and out of these turns and down these straightaways and over these jumps out here.
Hey, Rodney, one more time, I want to say hello to our friends from Tucker Freight Lines. Want to say hello to Mr. Tucker, Leo, all the guys out there from the Freight Lines. Want to remind everybody, hey, thank your truckers. Thank your UPS driver, your FedEx driver. When you see a guy sitting there at Kroger or Food Line or whatever, truck driver, say thanks to him, because I tell you what, it's a tough job these days. And Tucker Freight Lines has over, man, I can't remember what he told me. If I remember correctly, 800-900 trucks that this guy has at Tucker Freight Lines. And listen, he makes careers for folks. It's not a job driving for Tucker Freight Lines. It's a career. It's an opportunity. You can check them out, I believe, at tuckerfreightline.com. But just want to thank them. They're the title sponsors out at Ironman Pro Motocross. They're involved at Daytona and several other of our big amateur events. And that's a big commitment from Mr. Tucker, not just to support his son Leo at the highest level, but to make sure the entire sport is taken care of as well.
Absolutely. Landon Gibson, after 3 laps of racing, still out front of Logan Mortberg now. As we see that gap has amassed to 9 seconds. Eli Gross in 3rd, and Tiger Wood charging hard from 4th. And that's what we're looking at right now, is the battle for the 3rd place position.
Yeah, Tiger right behind Gross, lining him up right now. I think he had a little, yep, he did have a little bit quicker, almost 2 second quicker lap time last time. So it's just a matter right now finding a safe spot to make that move. He's quicker in a couple different sections. So matter of fact, there goes Tiger Wood right now.
Yeah, Wood actually using that inside line a couple of times the last 2 laps consecutively. I got to say I was a little surprised by it, because the first time through it didn't look too promising, but it didn't slow him down enough that he didn't want to take it again. So, and I'm sure the middle of that race, that turn, it's getting pretty gnarly as well.
Man, he just turned that thing down in the middle of that slick surface.
Bam.
Oh, wow.
That was a great move.
Absolutely, and look at that. Simple as that, Rodney.
Yeah, Gross was trying, man. He tried to use his momentum to keep that from happening, but there was no denying Tiger Wood, although Tiger Wood nearly got dragged off his motorcycle right there, but he paddled himself right back on.
I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't twist an ankle right there, dude.
That was
intense.
Fancy footwork right there. Is it late?
As like Mikey Wayne's line dancing, fancy footwork.
Mikey Wayne's really line dances. Gibson, Mortberg, Wood, Gross, and Jordan, your top 5. As far as the overall, it goes Gibson, Mortberg, Gross, Wood, and Harrington. The 64 of Cody Harrington right now back in the number 6 place. Harrington finished 4th in Moto 1, so consistency there kind of yields him split the middle there with the number 5 spot.
I believe we'll pick up the white flag next time around, Rodney, and wow, hard to believe, last lap of the week, bro.
The last lap of my motorsports racing.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to claim
before the winter's over. You'll be down there at the Tri-State Arena Cross. Man,
I'm not going to stake any claims. I mean, I'm not going to say I'm Tom Brady in it or anything like that. But you know, it is hard to get away from motorsports. And
okay, Brett Favre.
In this sport in general. Look at here. Look at here. Look.
Strong move.
Is that Jackson? No,
wrong class.
Yeah, 317 Logan Mortberg. I thought I seen 70 on that. My eyes. But that is Mortberg. He's already, and he's going to get Mortberg. I don't know what that's going to do to the overall, and that might move him up into 3rd overall around Eli Gross. We'll have to do some quick tabulations, but he's got to get around and make it stick first, too.
Whoa.
I can't believe. Well, I'm glad that they were right here in front of us.
Oh, what's going to happen down the bottom of that pit, Rodney? We can't see.
Mortberg.
Here it is.
Onto it. They're drag racing up. Oh, Mortberg hangs on to it. That was Landon Gibson. Don't need to take anything away from Landon Gibson there. That was the white flag that we're on right now. I would thought we were drag racing.
I did too, to be honest with you. I thought the white flag had been flying for a while.
Well, that was the white flag, I guess. So Gibson or Mortberg and Wood drag racing right down, right across that finish line. So that's big. That's good news for the 43 of Tiger Wood.
Sure.
Not so good news for Logan Mortberg. He's got the rights to that occasion for one more lap. And I don't know if it's going to happen. What a beautiful move there by Tiger Wood.
Yeah.
He whipped it up over the back of that gator, got himself in position of the inside of that next turn, and man, he takes over that spot with authority. But you can't take away anything from Logan Mortberg. He did everything he could right up to that white flag, man.
And I believe they were waving the white flag for a couple lappers that were basically in the way, because by the time they jumped over, you're going to be a lap down anyway. So that's what that was about. You see that we are on 5 laps. It's a 6-lap race, so he was waving the white flag at the right time.
Yeah.
I just think he did a couple lappers a favor.
I was just feeling like that. I was just meaning when I said that, I was thinking that we were going to the last, or that was the last lap. But
right.
I hadn't seen the white flag, but I was just anticipating and thought that that's what it was. But I'll tell you, I announced like it was, and I know that Tiger was racing like it was for sure as he makes the move one more up here now.
Now we're anticipating a checkered flag, Rodney.
Yes, indeed.
Down into the pit. Look at this.
All righty, one final turn. Landon Gibson making the drive in this final moto of 2022, and your final champion of this